Hi guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Today we're going to show you how to replace the CV drive shaft on a Dodge Stratus or Chrysler Sebring. It will be the same procedure from 2000 all the way to 2006. This is the replacement one that we have. It's a second hand, right there, used one. So what we need to do, if you have a hubcap, you pull the hubcap out and you can apply a little bit of brake fluid, or if you have PB plaster, right here on the middle bolt, because those tend to rust. The one on the top right there, so the brake fluid will break them loose and we will eat the rust while we're removing the tire and the center nut. Right here with 1 inch and 1/4 socket, you take that center nut off. That's the one for the drive shaft. Okay, right there we remove the nut. And now with a 19mm socket, we're just going to go ahead and take the tire off now. Okay, this is the last lug nut right there. If your tire gets stuck, we have a video how to fix that on our channel. Now what we need to do, we need to apply a little bit of brake cleaner or PB plaster on that bolt right there. That's for the rack and pinion. Next you need to go inside the vehicle and turn the steering wheel all the way to the right, so we have room to work on it and access all the bolts like that. Okay, now we need to remove that bolt with 18mm socket. Okay, like that. And now you need to hit right there with a hammer. Do not hit on the bolt, like that. And it will pop out. Okay, now it's loose, you see, and it came out of there. Now next thing that we'll need to do, we'll need to remove the one on the top with the one we're using is 13/16 right there. I don't know what the metric one will be in this case, that's the one that fits perfect for us. Okay, the nut came off, and now again with the hammer you need to hit on the metal right there. Okay, it came off, and now what you need to do, lift it up and pull the hub right there and just push the drive shaft out of the hub and pull the hub at the same time. Be careful with the brake line, do not pull way too much, you need to turn it so it can come out of there in a certain angle. Okay, like that. And now it's going inside the transmission, so what you need to do, you need to get a pry bar or a big screwdriver and you need to release it out of the transmission. I'm gonna show you, it has one spring that holds it there, so by pulling you'll be able to and getting a screwdriver between the transmission and the drive shaft. Okay, we got it out, and as you can see, that's where the transmission oil is too. We made a little bit of a mess. We put a bucket, so we're collecting the rest of it, and we'll do a transmission flush after that. And that's the oil seal right there. If you have a leaking seal right there, now's the time to replace it. It's really simple. And what we can do now is just go ahead and pull the drive shaft out of there. Okay, this is the drive shaft. And this is the spring that I was talking about, that's going inside the transmission. So when you pull it, that's how you do it. And now you get the new drive shaft through the hole right here. And one person needs to guide it. Okay. Need to lift it up, make sure that you go in the hole there. Everything lines up. And you push until you hear a click. Okay, 1 second. Ciao. Okay, that click right there. And it's in the transmission, it's good now. Okay, now you need to pull the hub out, and in an angle right there, you need to get the drive shaft. It's a little bit of a tight spot, but you need to get it in the hole. Okay, like that. And now you just get the hub right, make sure that drive shaft is going in the hole freely, and you just put the nut back on. You don't tighten it right now. Now on top you will need to lift up to get the bolt in the hole right there, and you just install the nut like that now. Also on the back right here, the steering rack and pinion, you need to install that little plate like that, and the bolt, which is with the 18mm socket. Now you need to get a jack. Bottle jack will work really good in this situation, and right here you need to jack it up until it goes all the way up on that bolt so you can get it tight with the impact. The impact will probably be one of the only options that can work really good in this case. Okay, we got this one tight, and now we need to make sure that the one on the bottom is tight as well. This one right here with the 18mm socket. And you need to put on top of it. Now if it's slipping with the impact and you cannot get it, you can use a 9mm socket for the bottom part of the bolt, holding the bolt so it will not turn, and 18mm wrench, and you can get it tight that way, because otherwise it will be almost impossible to do it. And the one on the top, if you have any troubles, you can use a hex key right here inside of it and do the same procedure. Or you can use the bottle jack, just put it some pressure and save you some time. Okay, and just get it tight. This is very important because this is the one for the steering. And next step that we have left, the last step, is to tighten the nut right here, the big nut in the center. Okay, this is it. And now just to be sure, check all the bolts manually, you know, with the wrench, with the ratchet, something, just to make sure everything is tight. Impact is a good deal, but just to be on the safe side, double check everything. And if you have any questions, guys, let us know. That's how you replace the driver shaft, the driver side shaft, and on the passenger side it's the same procedure as the driver side, exactly the same thing. This is the 2.4 engine, but it will be about the same for the 2.7. If you have any questions, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a like for about 5 new videos every week.